Okay, the pot's off the fire now, and we've taken the lid off so it'll cool down a little bit quicker. Of course, being cast iron, it will stay hot for quite a while, but as soon as that's cooled down, we'll continue with the process. Okay, it's now the next day. Turkey fat melts at a very low temperature. Once it's melted, it takes a long time to set. Fortunately, we're in autumn now, and we're getting very cold nights, so the fat has actually set overnight, and we're now going to see if we can cut it out. It's still going to be fairly soft because it's turkey fat. Now you can see it's turning. Yeah, that's the easy part. Actually getting it out, not so easy. Okay, it's going to have to come out in two halves. Let's see if we can lift it out and just show you here. Now we have some of the stuff left on the bottom, the meat. We're going to scrape that off, dispose of that. We'll put that on the edge for now. We'll lay that aside. Take the other piece out. Do the same with that. Check it out. Okay, we'll put that aside. Now it still needs cleaning yet more, and that's okay because that's often the way it goes. This will be fairly soft, so what we'll probably do with this one is I'll add some beeswax to it, and I'll use it for waterproofing my moccasins, and use it for the gun. If you have a harder fat, resulting in obviously in a harder tallow, then of course you can use it for candles. I've used all my tallow candles up, so I've got none to show you, but they basically look like paraffin wax ones, except that they burn a lot faster, and they are a little smokier too. And of course tallow like this was collected for making soap. You'd need to collect a lot of it, and by knowing the correct way to mix it with ashes, you're able to make your own soap. So that's how I do it. There's a lot of scraps now in the bottom of this water, which I'll turn away. I'll throw that out, and I'll put in some clean water, and I'll remelt it, and I'll do it again. And the next time it comes out, that fat should be, or that tallow should be ready to use. Okay, this time around it's looking a lot cleaner. Hasn't got all those bits and pieces floating around in it. So next job now is take this off and let it cool down again. I've already given it a bit of a stir just to get any little bits moving, so that they'll hopefully go to the bottom of the pan, or else they'll at least stick to the bottom of the fat when I take it out. Okay, I'm going to slowly see if I can pour off the water from this second batch. Like so. Still some in there. There we go. Seems to have got it. Looking very clean. Okay, back on the stove again. This time no water. This time we're going to heat it up slowly enough to evaporate the water from the fat. So all we've got in the bottom is tallow. Clean tallow. We don't want to burn it, so we don't want to get it too hot too quickly. We'll just heat that up until it's evaporated the water from it, and then it's ready. And we'll put it in a container and it'll be ready to use.